morning and welcome back to Lowing Channel. This is Skylar and today I will bring you the legal guide on investment and doing business in Vietnam. The year 2019 was a successful year for the Vietnamese market when investors from 125 countries overseas decided to open their business in Vietnam. Vietnam is also the third largest market in Southeast Asia, providing countless of investing opportunities every year. In today's broadcast, we are going to walk you through the basic legal knowledge that a foreign investor would need to know before coming to Vietnam to set up their business. I will start by answering some questions. Question number 1. Can a foreigner own a company or a business in Vietnam? The answer is yes. Vietnam allows 100% foreign ownership in most sectors. Some industries such as tourism, logistics, advertising, media and TV, telecommunication, education, oil, and gas shall require a Vietnamese joint venture partner with some extra conditions. Question number 2. How a foreign investor can invest or do business in Vietnam? Foreign investors can invest or conduct businesses in Vietnam under one of the following forms. 1. Register a 100% foreign-owned company or a joint venture company with one or more local partners. 2. Purchase share or capital of an existing company in Vietnam or contribute capital to an existing company in Vietnam. 3. Invest under business corporation contract to carry on an investment project or a business. 4. Register a branch of the mother company in Vietnam. Besides, foreign investors can register a representative office in Vietnam. However, the representative office are legally not allowed to carry out any production or any business activity in Vietnam. There are several types of company that investors can choose from, such as limited liability company, partnership company, joint stock company, and private enterprise. However, the two most popular types are limited liability company and joint stock company. Question 3. What are the conditions for incorporation license? The first condition is capital. In general, there is no minimum capital requirement for establishment of a company in Vietnam. From our experience, the most common minimum capital in Vietnam is $10,000 for a service company. For a manufacturing company, the funds should exceed the cost of machinery and first-year operational expenses. For some conditional businesses such as real estate, hospital, finance, insurance, education, and tourism requires a minimum capital. The second condition is registered address. Foreign investors are required to provide evidences for the company's address, such as rental agreement. While a service-based business can use a virtual office for the registration, a manufacturing company shall need to provide a physical business location. The final condition is resident director and legal representative. It is a must that all companies need at least one resident director and a legal representative. Resident director and legal representative can be the same person, but non-resident director cannot be a legal representative. The legal representative doesn't need to have a residency status at the time of incorporation. However, he or she will need a residential address in Vietnam. Question number 4. How is the procedure and how long does it take to license an incorporation in Vietnam? Foreign investors are required to follow the below basic procedure for unconditional incorporation licenses. Step 1. Apply for an investment registration certificate. It might take up to 15 working days. The actual time is normally longer, from 30 days to 180 days depending on the business area. Step 2. Apply for business registration certificate. It might take up to 3 working days. Step 3. Tax registration and payment of annual license fee might take up to 7 working days. For conditional businesses, the procedure shall require a few additional steps, such as contribution of capital and apply for specific activities business licenses. The final question. What does the foreign investor need to prepare for the application of the incorporation? All business requires documents including financial proofs, depending on the type of business and whether the founder is an individual or a company, the document is different. Basically, the documents shall include the following: The founder's document. Individual requires a notarized passport and a bank statement of the founder. Corporate requires incorporation certificate, decision or resolution of the mother company for incorporation in Vietnam, and authorized representation. An article of association. A list of director. 2 years of financial statements or a bank statement if the mother company was formed less than 2 years up to date. We hope you find information useful. In the next video, we will walk you through a related topic for understanding of investment certificate and capital transfer. For a full version, please visit www.lawlingvn.com. Thank you for listening.